All right, so at this point, AI flyers is completely out of control. I had a few conversations with a few of the business owners that I work with, and a lot of people are literally just using them and sticking with them because they're instantaneous and they are just free, pretty much. So at this point, I'm gonna just come on here to tell you guys what AI is taking away from your business every time you do use one of those flyers. For example, when people see you using those images, just immediately in an average consumer's mind, they're already going to know that you didn't put any care into that. So because these things are generated with such quick speed, they're not going to be received. Like nobody expects that you worked on them. So people are going to be like, oh, it's just another company using AI. Okay, cool, right? What that does is take trust away from the company. What that does is also remove the ability to have some kind of consistency between your imagery. If you just have AI generating random flyers for random events or random sales that your company may be doing, it reduces the ability to have consistency between the assets. Another thing, it takes away the clarity of the flyer. So that's another thing. I was always taught that with a flyer, you should be knowing what you're looking at within 3 seconds and know either what's on sale, what's being offered, what the vibe is, what kind of event this is. You should know that within 3 seconds of looking at the flyer to know if you even want to continue looking at the flyer. So these are just another thing that none of these things you're able to figure out within 3 seconds. These flyers are pretty much using all the same kind of paintbrush font which is pretty much like that's supposed to be showing action. That's supposed to be showing some kind of movement. And sometimes it just doesn't fit what the flyer is actually for. Pretty funny because when I tell them something AI like AI makes you lose trust, it's pretty much this, right? For example, Nike and Apple, they would never have a flyer that looks like this. So when as a business owner, you actually have to put into perspective what would a Nike flyer look like and why can I think of what it would potentially look like. That's your branding. A good professor I had in college, they pretty much always said, if your company had a hotel, what would it look like? So, for example, if Lego had a hotel, if Disney had a hotel, if Nike had a hotel, if Apple had a hotel, all of these things would be slightly different. So that's where you are able to put in your visual branding. It's not necessarily just what does this logo feel like? It's creating a world within how your company communicates itself. And I just think that that's what business owners are missing right now, and that's a big thing.